welcome back if you are not. My name is Jolyn and I run a small business called Joe's Crochet. And in today's video, I would like to work through some yarn. Now, I want to preface this by saying I have absolutely nothing against the yarn company that I'm going to work through my yarn, and I probably will buy more yarn from them in the far future. But as of right now, I thought that this was like a manageable chunk of like, let's work through all of this yarn in order to just like de-stash my whole yarn stash, which is the goal by the end of the year. So we are going to be working with Lion brand yarns. Now I have these 3 skeins of Feels Like Bliss that I'm going to make bees and chickens out of the remains. I have this cover story skein that is going to go towards loaf cats. Maybe some other cat, dog, animal, cat, dog. I don't know. I know we're gonna make loaf cats out of it. That's about as far as I have thought ahead for this game. And then last but certainly not least, I know I have some of the smaller cover stories that are like the twisted yarns that came out after Joanne clearanced out those big skeins laying around here somewhere that will get used up. I also, this is really pushing it. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this done in this video, but I also have a couple more of these guys that are broken up into small cakes that are like this big. So hopefully, I highly doubt we're going to get to those. But it would be great if we did. Anyway, I am going to start by just making some bees. It'll be quick and easy and painless. So, I'm gonna get started on that. Oh, I also wanted to include, if you saw my last video, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, we did finish 3 out of 4 of the whips that we left while editing it. So I have this mesh market bag in the colors hot green and extra sprinkles with a white Bird's Nest crochet tag on it. I mean, it's a Joe's Crochet tag, but I get them from Bird's Nest Crochet. We also have a mesh market bag in the colors lemon lime twist and beach glass. Also has a white tag on it. And last but certainly not least, I was gonna say we redid and finished this black lily top, but apparently we didn't finish it. This lily top is gonna be the death of me. In case you were wondering, I did the whole strap in the wrong spot this morning, so I'm lacing it up right now. But that's how my day has been going today. So I'm really hoping that switching over to amigurumi instead of clothing and bags will maybe reset some peace in my brain, because me and Crochet are going through a rough patch at the moment after the BS that was pulled this morning. All at my own doing, but I'm tying the straps for these. Hold on. Okay, medium black lily top that needs one end still woven in. We're gonna pretend that it's done, because this is the only time that I'm showing it. Okay guys, we're gonna go make some bees. Okay guys, so I will not be filming any of me making the bees because I just need to focus working with the fluffy yarn. However, I did finish 2 little guys. They look so cute. I never want to make bees out of any other yarn ever again. And I literally want to use up all my yarn and only use Feels Like Bliss. So yeah. Maybe when I use up all my Parfait Chunky, or put a good dent in my Parfait Chunky, I can buy more Feels Like Bliss. But we also have a 3rd bee in progress. I just put the eyes in, but it is time for bed. So I will check in with you all tomorrow. It turns out I am working tomorrow and I have Thursday off, but I have to go to my school to take an exam. So I'll check in with you tomorrow. Okay guys, so this is gonna be a pretty disappointing update. It is currently Wednesday at bedtime. I don't know, it's like 9 something. Well, I made 2 Bs last night. I finished the one, hold on. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had the 2 last night, finished the other one that I started last night this morning before I went to work. Then I went to work and basically like any amount of energy that I had ever was gone. Didn't exist, no more energy, zip zilch, 0. So I did not pull out the camera. I did not, or my phone, but I did not film anything. I just sat here and made 3 Bs. That's not even like impressive. I didn't even start crocheting until 6 o'clock. It was a struggle today. So hopefully I don't have to work tomorrow and I just have to go take my exam and it will be a better day. Cause this is not a vlog. This is how the black skein is looking, or the dark gray. Barely used. White skein, barely used. Yellow skein, probably a half to like 2/3 of the way used. I could weigh it, but I'm not going to. So yeah, I will definitely get at least 3 more Bs, maybe even 6 more Bs, and hopefully we will be finishing all of that tomorrow. So I will check in with you guys at some point tomorrow. Hi guys, good morning. So this morning so far, oh, we have a bee on the ground. I finished 2 more Bs. So I am now up to 8 Bs. I'm now up to 8 Bs. I really enjoy working with this yarn, and I really want to go buy more. I really do, because I want to make mini penguins, and I know I'm gonna have more white and black left over, because maybe I can get 2 more Bs out of the yellow, maybe 3. I'm gonna have so much white and black left over, and I'm like, well, if I go get the light gray and maybe like the dark blue and the light blue, I could make penguins with the leftover white. And the light gray would go with this dark gray. So I could make penguins. And then it would use up the yarn that I have. Would just also be buying more yarn. I don't know. I might go do that after my exam today just to treat myself. But I did pull out all of my Lion Brand Dreamland yarn. And I would like to start kind of working through some of this as well. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mini turtle shell with each of these colors, because I don't think I had any mini turtles in these colors. I think they sold last year. Even if they didn't, I really like how the mini turtles come out in these colors. So that is what I'm going to do first. Quick and easy. I got 4 turtle shells done. They kind of look like ice cream scoops. The cat is on the coffee table. Okay. Next. So, obviously, I would like to finish those turtles. However, this is not that video. Hopefully, I'll get them finished in this video, but I'm not worrying about that. I'm worrying about finishing my skeins of Lion Brand yarn. I feel like this one looks bigger, so I'm going to start this with this one so I know how much yarn it takes. So I'm going to weigh the skein, do the project, weigh the skein again, see how much it takes, see if I can make it with these two, because these two are smaller. So, I plan on making, what is the pattern called? I think it's Drift the Octopus by the Crochet Carpenter. I know it's an octopus. I know it's by the Crochet Carpenter. I'm pretty sure it's named Drift. So, that is what we are going to do next. I just got the eyes put on my octo, and let me tell you, these eyes were so hard to put on. It's been so long since I've like really made plushies. I kind of took a break after Christmas, and the bees, like those ones go on pretty easy, but these ones did not want to go on. I have these two little safety eye jigs that I got off Etsy. I think it says who I got them from. It's called Gurumi Supply. So like I will use one side on the front and one side on the back and just like jam them together with the palm of my hands. And I found that that works pretty well for anything below like a 25mm sinker eye. And I did buy one of the like pinchy jigs and I hated it. So these things for the win. Okay guys, so I finished the octopus in perfect timing because I have to leave, or I have to get ready to leave for my exam. And I have to leave in like 20 minutes. So, he's so cute. I love him. It is called Drift the Octo, by the way. I did double check that. And it's by the Crochet Carpenter. And I love this pattern. It's like an Anchor the Octopus, except smaller and able to be more affordable. And yeah, he's the cutest little guy. I have not weighed the other yarn, or I haven't done any more weighing of the yarns to see what other ones I can make, but I'm going to deal with that when I get back. But yeah, he's so cute. I feel like he turned out really cool in this colorway. I love him! So this is how the yarn skein is looking. So we used about half of what was left. I assume we used about half of what was left. So that's great. Okay guys, hello. I think I did good on my exam. But we have other things to deal with. How much yarn is in this skein? 146. How much yarn is in this skein? 122. So 231 minus 120. Did that just change on me? 121. Okay, perfect. 120. So it took 120 grams to make the first octopus. How much was in this skein? 147. Heck yeah. Okay, we're going to make an octopus out of this. And then it's going to be almost gone. I don't make the rules. But I know this is the smallest one out of the three that I have left. So I will be able to make an octopus out of all of the colors. So I'm going to start working on that, and I will check in with you guys shortly. Okay guys, the second octopus is done. So we now have two octopus. This is how much yarn I have left. I'm going to finish this skein. We'll see in a minute what I end up making. Okay guys, I made an Otto the octopus. I still have to deal with this, but besides the point. And this is all the yarn we have left. So the skein is officially considered gone. This will go into my scrap blanket. So at some point. It'll go into my scrap ball, but it'll eventually go into my scrap blanket. But the first skein for this video is used up. No more. And this was in the color Mermaid, by the way, in case you were wondering. This is Lion Brand Cover Story Dreamland in the color Mermaid. And it is gone. So, it is currently going on 3 o'clock. I think we're gonna move on to... Oh, no. I think we're gonna... I think we're gonna quick win this game. Just work through it. Get rid of it. Get it gone. And then move on to one of the other skeins. I'll check in with you guys shortly. Okay, guys. It is currently 3:15. I have another finished octopus. Little eyes. Another finished octo, or almost finished. And this is what the skein of yarn is looking like. So we still have a decent amount here, but I'm hoping to get it used up fairly quickly. I think I'm gonna make a jumping spider. Wait, do I need the white yarn right now? Yeah. I have to get up to make a jumping spider. I'm going to grab some white yarn and then I'm gonna make a jumping spider. Okay, guys, so I made the pieces to a spider. And then I made a shark, or the top of a shark, and the top of a stingray. And this was all that we had left. So, 2 skeins down, 2 more of those skeins to go. I'm gonna start back with the big octopus and then see how much yarn I have left from there. Where did the label go for that skein? Am I dumb? Oh, here it is. So, a Lion Brand Cover Story Dreamland in the color Purple Mountains, completely used. Next up, I think I'm gonna use the rainbow skein. Get that one gone. And block the sunlight, because the sun comes right in this window as it's setting. So, I will check in with you guys shortly. Okay, guys, so I'm just waiting on Russ to get home so that we can go to our normal Thursday night bar run. But I got this octopus done. So we now have 3. This is how much yarn we have left. I don't think I'll be able to finish it before he gets home, but maybe I can finish it when we get back from the bar. Maybe I'll just make it seem like, hey, I don't really want to stay later than the DJ bingo goes on. So. Okay, guys. So, I just got home from the bar. This video needs to be uploaded in the morning. So, I don't know how much more we're going to get done. But, I got this much of an octopus done before I left. So, we're going to at least finish this tonight. Hopefully, we finish this whole skein. I got the other skein of the Dreamland next to me. So maybe we'll finish both, but that would be a shock because it's already past 10 o'clock. So I'll check in with you. Okay, it is currently 10:30. I have finished the octopus. I'm still awake. It's 10:47. I finished the 2 pieces of a spider. I don't have fangs on it because I forgot the white yarn in the living room. This is how much yarn we have left. So, the cat is also very intrigued by the yarn. She's also wondering why I'm still up. Okay, guys, 10:54. We finished the top of a stingray. That is not the tail. This is the tail. I thought this was the tail, and I was like, that's not in the right spot. This is all the yarn we have left. That was a really good one. That's the closest we've got to actually completely finishing it. I'm gonna go put this stuff in the living room. and grab a little bit of stuffing so we can finish up the last skein of this stuff. The cat is not happy with me. Okay guys, it is 11:10. I got this far. I just have to do the like decrease round and then close it up, but I'm calling it a night. Okay, good morning guys. I've just been sitting here trying to wake up for the day. I did get this octopus that I started last night finished. This is how much yarn we have left. So let's make something else. Okay guys, I made a mini octopus. I'm gonna go start getting ready for work. And then this is how much yarn we have left. So after I get ready for work, hopefully we'll be able to finish this up. Okay guys, so I got through the spider, stingray top, and a shark top. And this is all the yarn we have left. So we finished all 4 skeins of the Dreamland cover story by Lion Brand. This was the scrappies that'll go into my blanket scrap ball. I have it all wound up into a ball. So those will go in there. And now I'm going to pick up my mess because I have quite the mess here. And we're going to go back to making bees and hopefully finish this guy. Okay guys, I've kind of been checked out all morning. Like, not doing too hot. But I got 1 bee done. This is how much yellow I have left. So definitely still got some bees in there. But the black and the white like barely look touched. So honestly, depending on how I'm feeling when I get out of work, I might run to Michael's and get some other yarns to make penguins. Because I really want to make penguins. I don't know if I mentioned that on here, but I really want to make penguins. Like fuzzy little penguins. And it would also use up some of the yellow because I'd use the yellow for the feet. So I think I'm up to 9 bees. Okay, yeah, the one that I just made 9. So maybe I'll make like 1 more bee and then switch to penguins if I get that yarn, which I know kind of defeats the purpose of this video because I'd be buying new yarn. But if I'm using it immediately, don't have to store it. We'll see. I will let you guys know in a bit though, because I have to go to work. So exciting! Hi guys. So we did a lot of things after I got out of work today. So it is currently 8:12. Just got out of the shower. We also did exactly what we weren't supposed to do in this video. We went to Michael's. There is a shadow. That's better. Okay. We got more Feels Like Bliss. But if I use it up in this video, we're still at a net negative for yarn used. Anyway, that's how my brain works. Okay, first of all of Feels Like Bliss yarns are 100% nylon, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 109 yards, 100 meters. Weight 5 bulky, recommends an 8mm knitting needle, a 9mm crochet hook. Machine wash, lay flat to dry. And this one is in the color Sky. So, my thought process, I got Sky as well as Aqua. This is going to be a penguin. I feel like I thought this was going to be a little bit more blue than green, but it's okay. Next thought process, purple, dusk, and lavender, penguin. And then I got sage, another thing of buttercup, and cocoa. Mallard duck. I also got orange for the penguin feet and light gray to go with my, oh wait, this is called sterling. The orange is called peach. So sterling to go with slate. I also got an extra one of white, which is just called white penguins. So, spent more money than I should have, but it's okay. Because originally I was just going to get the 2 gray and the 2 blue. Or no, the gray and the 2 blue. I was just going to get the 3 and it was going to be fun, but I got influenced by the yarn section and the coupon. So, what do? It's fine. We got some yarn to use up now. We really got some yarn to use up now. Passionate Kelsey posted today, I need to make one more bee before I allow myself to bust into this new yarn. So I'm gonna make the bee and we're gonna go from there. Okay guys, it is now 8:46. I finished the last bee for now. I'm not saying we're not going back to the bees. I'm just saying I'm gonna give him a break. But we got, oh, he's sideways. Oh no, come here. Come here. I can only hold 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have 10 bees here. Make them look at you. Some of them are hiding in the pile. 10 fuzzy bees. Heck yeah. We finished 10 fuzzy bees. We also finished the 4 big octos. I know you guys have already seen these, but I want to hold them all together. So these will all go in our bag of finished items. Very cute. Love. And we have our bag of unfinished items. It's full. It's almost full. But I am going to... Oh, this is how much yellow yarn we have left. So I definitely could get like 2 more bees out of this, but I'm going to move on to something else. So I'm going to grab a reusable bag to put all of the finished items in, get those off the couch, and then I think I'm going to move on to the mallard ducks, because I think those are going to be so cute. So I think the penguins are going to be so cute too, but I'm kind of feeling the mallards. So I'll catch in with you guys shortly. Okay guys, so I thought the bee was cute. I think this is the cutest thing I've ever made, ever. I'll leave the pattern link down below. 10 out of 10. Oh, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. And I brushed him, so he's even fuzzier. He's so cute. However, I hate to break it to you guys, but I am exhausted from work today. And I get to go back tomorrow. And we get to install a dryer tomorrow. So, I'm gonna head to bed. And hopefully, we can get through some more of this yarn tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I have to go to work in 2 hours. But I got my first penguin done. Oh my goodness, I am so in love with him. I used the same pattern that I used for the mallard. And then I basically just like I did the increase rows, and then I did the green rows as black and white. I did the white row as black and white. And then I did the brown rows as the light gray. So, he's so cute. I'm obsessed. I think I will only be using Feels Like Bliss yarn from here on out. Okay guys, so we have some updates. First of all, it's beautiful outside. Second of all, last night I made a love cat. I still have to attach the tail and do the face details and sew up his butt. This is the state of our big skein. It has definitely shrunk down a little bit from that love cat, but we got more to get through. And then I made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 mallard heads. They don't have eyes yet, but I just have to do the bodies. I'm trying to batch make them to make my life easier. And then I did the same thing with 2 penguin heads, but I only got 2 done before I had to start doing other things. Current state of the green skein, very much used. Current state of the black skein, decently dented. So yeah, that is where we are at. I have a lot more that I would like to get done today, but I also have a lot more that I'd like to get done around the house today. It is later. So I had a lot of stuff that I had to get done today around the house. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned in this video, but I worked the last 3 days and I worked the next 6 days. So I just had to, you know, prepare for that. However, I did manage to get another loaf cat done. This one is getting embroidered eyes, so that's why there's no eyes on it right now. And here is his tail. This is the current state of the skein of yarn. It is significantly smaller now. Like, I can really tell a difference now. So this yarn comes the wrong way. Like, the skein is on it the wrong way. So that was how it was put in, and this is how much extra skein we currently have. There's no good way to hold this. Hold on. Because the skein does squish a little bit with the yarn label. Yeah. So this is pretty darn good. I think I'm gonna make 4 small loaf cats to, we're gonna do that right now. Another check-in. I got the 2 small loaf cats with embroidered eyes done. Did I stuff this one enough? This one could use a little bit more stuffing. I'm going to make 2 more with sinker eyes. This is the current state of the skein. It is like, now it's really starting to show because the rounds are getting smaller, so I have to pull more off to, you know, do stuff. I don't know if we're gonna finish it, but we've definitely put a very large dent in it, which makes me very happy. But I'm gonna make the 2 loaf cats, and then I'm probably gonna move on to Feels Like Bliss, so probably won't completely finish it, but it's okay. Okay, guys, so I have to get ready to go to work tomorrow and go to bed. We did finish the 2 loaf cats with the sinker eyes. Woo! So we have 6 loaf cat / kittens. I'm putting them in this bag because that's how it's working right now. We're getting close to market season, so everything is just half done in a bag at the moment. Market season is T-minus 24 days away. 34 days away. Anyway, that is all done. This is the current state of the giant skein. We shrunk it down a lot. However, unless I have an extra 20 minutes tomorrow, I think this is where it's gonna stay at, which I'm not even mad about. This is like 1 skein of burnout blanket sized right now, so that's not bad at all. If you don't see it again, I didn't make anything else out of it. So my plan for the rest of this video. So, like I said, I need to go get ready to go to work tomorrow. I am going to take my Feels Like Bliss. So after I get everything ready, after I'm ready to go to bed, I'm going to take my Feels Like Bliss into the bedroom and work on probably just some more heads for BB birds until I fall asleep. And then we'll wrap this up tomorrow because this video's got to go up Tuesday. Okay guys, so this is unfortunately the last check-in for this video, but do not worry. So this video needs to go up tomorrow, which means I have to edit it and get it uploaded. However, this is a fairly nice update, and there will be some form of second part to this video so you guys can see me finishing all this stuff up, because I made a lot of half-finished projects in this video. First of all, a yarn count. While we did not finish all of my Lion Brand yarn like I had originally hoped, we did finish 4 skeins of Cover Story Dreamland and 2 skeins of Feels Like Bliss. 2 skeins of Feels Like Bliss. Wonder what I made? So today, while I was working and doing my schoolwork, in the background, I was making bird heads. Just like my little mallard heads and my penguin heads, I made other bird heads. So here we have 6 white eagle heads. Oh, before I continue, basically I'm taking the mallard pattern that will be linked down below in the Google Doc with all the patterns that I use. I'm taking that pattern and turning it into other birds. So all of the other birds that I'm using are based on that mallard pattern. So we're going to be making eagles, and they have this cute little ring around them. I love the cute little ring. And we have, these are another 6 heads for blue parakeets. I'm very excited for these ones as well. I'm really excited to see how all these birds turn out. So between these two, we basically finished up the rest of the white skein. I did have to dig into the second skein a little bit, but not that much. Also with the white skein, I made 6 blue penguin heads. And then to finish up the yellow skein, oh, I actually have 6 of these as well. So I finished the 6 for the green parakeets, and I started working on, I only got 1 so far, for a cockatiel. So that is where we are at there. Like I said, unfortunately we were not able to finish all of my Feels Like Bliss yarn. I have 3 partial skeins and then 2 for basically 6 full skeins left. Oh, and we have this work in progress yellow. Oh shoot, we also have a work in progress white. Dang, there was a lot more than I thought. I still have 11 skeins of this stuff. So we're definitely gonna have to do another video. That's where we're at. Unfortunately, I will have to say goodbye to you here, and you'll just have to stay tuned to see the next video of all this. Which, I'm not gonna make a habit of making part 2s of videos like this, where there's one specific objective. If it was like, finish all my whips, yeah, that's gonna take more than 1 video. But something like use up a small section of my yarn stash, I don't want that to take up more than 1 video. But for today, that's what's gonna have to do. So I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, make sure to hit the subscribe button and check out my other videos. I do have like maybe 20-some videos posted, so if you're bored, go watch those. If you need something to watch while you're crocheting, go watch those. Leave a comment down below what you were making while you were watching this video. Also, what are your thoughts on Feels Like Bliss? Because this is the first time that I've really like used it a lot. Let me know your thoughts on Feels Like Bliss if you've used it before and what you were making while you were watching this video. I will see you all next time. Thank you once again so much for watching. Bye!